bloody computer settings. I can't do it. They hate me. As soon as I try and do things, they just hate me. The reason I'm doing this, I've got, look, shit everywhere. I've got to tidy up. But I've been trying to watch Fifth Gear, and I can't do it. I just can't watch Fifth Gear because the signal from the computer whirring when it thinks about stuff makes the aerial for the digi remote aerial thing, which is over there, which then stops that from working, and I just get a big blue box that comes up. There's no signal, and then a minute later it will come back in, just as it's Vicky Butler Henderson's turning something sideways round a test track, and it goes bloop, goes off. I've been shopping. I have a thesis on him, a theory, a thesis. No, I didn't write 1,000 words. I just had a think about him. I had a little think about him. Hench. If you don't want to spend £20–30 on Hench because he's a tiny little mini bot made by a third-party company, forgive me this morning. Look at my hair. I've literally just crawled out of my pit and fancied talking about something on the thing. I really like this toy. I'm also slightly pissed off because Tesco's, who had the Bumblebee, the Shadow Strike Bumblebee, and they had Hotshot, both the same mould, but very, very different beings. If I'd have known, they've got a fucking 3 for 2 sale on. For 20 quid, I could have got 25 quid. I could have got 3 bots. I only got 1. Should we do a transformation? I'm thinking aloud, okay? Think. At the beginning of this, it doesn't make an awful lot of difference. At the end, it makes a massive amount of difference. The other thing is I had to clean the guns on mine because I transformed him the first time downstairs while eating a pizza at about 3:30 because I just got off early and I went to Tesco's on the way home because it was a particularly difficult morning. So in the afternoon, it was just like, oh, relax. And then while I was playing with toy, I dropped it in my Chicago's pizza and got shit all over it. I had to give it a wash off. Oopsie, better than the toy. I've lost loads of weight. I used to be like, I don't know, I'm 13 stone 4 1/4 at the last bet, which I was like 13 stone 8 when I said I wanted to lose some, so it's all going in the right direction. It's not me doing anything, I'm not on a diet, I'm just going out and actually doing things every day instead of sitting in my ass on an office making telephone calls. This figure can be a bit of a pig. I'm going to explain the places that he can be a bit of a pig and see if you lot can unpig him. First thing I'm going to do, and I've watched a couple of videos. I think the first thing that everybody's doing at the moment is just pulling the top off like that. That is absolutely fine. Then you're going to pull the back apart like that. That is absolutely fine. And then you're going to disconnect the arms from the legs. He's very Autobotian in that way. He unfolds in the way that you'd sort of expect him to. But he's got some nice little trinkets like this. So, yes, I'm doing the head reveal early. I don't care, I'm fighting convention. Head reveal. Head's quite nice. Not that you can see anything on this camera, because this camera is not really, it says it's HD. It's not really HD, is it? I've got an HTC phone, and HTC did quite a major update which landed, and now no matter what I choose as my phone ring, this happens. I wish it would go away. There you go. Bye. We got all of this. Now this caught me off guard in a very happy little way. Okay, what we're going to do is twist the legs round. I'm watching myself while I do it to make sure it's on camera, but after the last review it was just shonky. And then, very cleverly, you take that, you turn that sideways, which gives you a foot. So you twist the foot down flat and turn it out. How good is that? Never had that stupid engineering in the 80s, did you, you stuffed G1ers with your shoulders move? Still like G1. I got all my toys back the other day. They're all in the boot of my car. So much fun. Like that. Swindle from Animated. How good is that thing? Absolutely brilliant. Isn't it great when you just pick up stuff you haven't seen for 6 months and you go, oh, I love this toy. And you just sit there for hours. People in the house think I'm fucking mental. slightly right, but not that much. Not anymore, anyway. Not drinking as much as I used to. At least not putting the camera on when I'm doing it. Just having bad hair in the mornings. Look, wow. So we're halfway there. Okay. We're going to take the shoulder pieces. Take the shoulder pieces and pull and lift and pull and lift. Okay. It's not the easiest thing, but it's not the end of the world either. Then we're going to lift the shoulder up on the joint, turn it upside down so the wheel's at the back, and now you've got shoulder movement. Okay, fold the arm in half, stretch it out, turn it upside down, which you've got to hold the shoulder in place in order for the arm to do it. You've got armies. He's got very beefcake armies. He's got massive forearms like Popeye, and he's only got 3 fingers and not 4. All of these things I consider a little strange, but it all sort of falls together nicely to make it work. Do the same on the other side. So turn it up, turn it round, hold the wheel, turn the arm, press the button, fold it in half, all of that sort of stuff. And there we go. So this is where people are going. This is why I'm kind of on board and not on board all at the same time. So, move the shoulder pads down. Yes, okay, he's ironhide. I didn't want to mention that he's ironhide. If you hate it that much, don't buy it and just wait for the ironhide. But if the ironhide's going to be £30 because it's some of those bloody ridiculous little armed micron little things in them, I don't want to end up paying like twice the cost of the actual figure. The fiscal cost of the figure just to have that arms micron thing because you've got to put it together yourself. They're not very good. I love the idea that Hasbro want to do a build a transformer thing. If I had the money, and next year I'm going to buy one, but that big Optimus Prime thing that you can buy, it is actually my holy grail now. It's the only thing that I've always wanted and can't have because it's too much. I will have one. Forget your stupid Fortress Maximus brick piece of Auto 1 crap. I'm going to have a movie Prime that stands in all the police and positions that a proper human could. That idea is beautiful to me. If you don't like it, ooh! So that's Kup. That's what people are generally accepting as Sargent Kup at the moment. Why are we accepting that as Sargent Kup at the moment? Well, because if you do it the other way, he is Ironhide. However, think about the proportions of Brawn when he was a kiddie. I'm assuming that we're going to change the head sculpt into something with a visor and looks a bit like a 70s Cylon head as opposed to Ironhide. So let's take that as a supposition for now and move on with the rest. So if you do take that up there and you pop that over there, that, by the way, to get to there is the scariest thing in the world when you get the toy. You have to force it. It's not polite, it's not nice, you just have to physically bloody grab it and force it, and that's all there is to it. It won't come off. You can actually tab that off if you want to. I don't think it's really, I haven't done it yet. So but take that up, okay, lift all of this forwards, and then you're just going to push the shoulders down for the moment and just tab your finger under the hole under there, look, just pull it all forward enough that it will squeeze into, can you see on the glass? You've got those slots here. You're going to pull that forward and you've got tabs that go underneath the green hood bit, and you're just going to pull the whole arrangement forwards enough while leaving this back loose, otherwise it doesn't bloody work, like that, and then do that. But now his head's all hidden away, which it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna do this live on camera. Apparently, you just pull it. Oh, and it comes off. It does. It is literally as easy as that. It pops on and off like any other robot's dodgy hip joint or something like that. That's him. That's him. There you go. He's very nice. You've got choices on the guns. You've all seen this. I'm only ever regurgitating what other people are saying. The guns are beautiful. They are Ironhide's guns. But as everyone has said, if you do that, like that, just making sure that they're going to line up like that, and then you've got a big old BFG, which you can put that in there. All sort of it was mentioned a while ago, but you've got these really nice pegs on the top of the arms there, yeah? And then you take the gun, which pegs into the peg on the top of the arm as well, so he's not holding it with just the wristy. I know the wrist is fixed, but I just think it's a really nice idea if we could start bringing that into the rest of the line, please, and have a bit of strength in the joints so they can do proper outstretch kind of pew 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 stuff. Wouldn't that make quite a good, if you put a really bad attitude on him and a head that looked like a bit like a Cylon. Let me come back here so you can see him slightly better. It's not, it doesn't focus, it's just got one focus to be as far away as I am. So much work getting the other camera. I get the other camera out. Could he not be a little brawn? If you took his gun out of his hand and you painted the top half of his cabin on the back, especially if we did, doing all this off camera, but when I'm snapping joints about, I just don't want to break it. If you take that and you stretch all of that off and you undo that and you push all of this, get off! If you did that, I might buy another one of these and see if my my theory holds water. But if you did that and put that on his back like that, and just had a bit of this kibble hanging off the back, which the original would have had kibble hanging off the back in that colour. If you do him like a two-tone colour and have this as a sort of sandy colour at the back, sandy sort of desert colour, and you put made in like that, and you had a Cylon-esque head on him, he could be a little brawn. He could complain and moan and go on about how clever and strong he is and stuff like that. This has been a very, very quick half wander, half review, half Saturday morning, and I need to do something with it, and it only takes like 30 seconds to upload these videos now, especially if I do it on this thing, because it's like crappy quality, and on the other one I tend to export at 720p. Got a friendly game at hockey today. I can't find where my padded shorts are because I haven't used them in so long, and I don't know where my game jersey is. So that's probably the two things that I need to do. I was actually up and in the kitchen before 10 o'clock this morning putting on a wash for the day. So it's going to be a lazy Saturday and me being a scruffy git, really. I won't shower before I go to hockey. There's no need, because I'm going to go and get sweaty anyway. I got new gloves. Stuff Dave likes! I've also got Marvel Zero superhero pyjama bottoms. And yesterday, for a bargain price, because they were quite expensive, then I got them for a very good price. Whee! I got new gloves. I got new gloves. And I got Warrior ones, because they match my stick. What a fucking idiot. I love you all. Big up your bad selves. My beard goes white when I grow it. I'm going to do are you doing Movember? Should I do Movember? I know Predaking79 is going to do Movember. I think Mr. John should definitely do it, because he's of the age where he could grow a mighty bush of justice. And anyone else, really?